This is the true story of the largest financial fraud in modern history. A scheme so massive, so believable, that it fooled billionaires, banks, charities, and thousands of ordinary people who simply wanted their money to grow safely. And the most shocking part? The man behind it wasn't hiding in the shadows. He was one of the most respected figures in finance. For decades, he looked like the definition of success. Perfect reputation, perfect results, perfect trust. But behind that perfect image was a financial time bomb waiting to explode. It started quietly. In the world of high finance, reputation is everything. And this man had more credibility than almost anyone alive. He had built a respected investment firm. He moved among the most powerful people on Wall Street. Wealthy families trusted him with their fortunes. Charities trusted him with donations meant to change lives. And every single month, he delivered results that seemed almost magical. Markets went up, his clients made money. Markets went down, his clients still made money. Steady profits, no volatility, no fear. Investors loved him because he offered something rare: certainty. And certainty is irresistible. But here was the truth no one could see. He wasn't investing their money. Not really. There were no complex trading strategies, no secret algorithms, no genius financial system. Instead, he was running one of the simplest scams in history, a Ponzi scheme. New investors brought in fresh money, and that money was used to pay fake profits to older investors. On paper, accounts kept growing. Statements showed steady gains. Everyone felt secure. But the system depended on one fragile condition. New money had to keep coming in, always. And for years, it did. Success attracts attention, wealth attracts trust, and trust attracts more money. Soon, investors were competing for the chance to join. Some even felt honored just to be accepted. Financial advisors recommended him. Institutions praised him. No one questioned how the profits stayed so consistent, even when global markets were collapsing. Because when something feels safe, people stop asking questions. And when trust replaces verification, risk becomes invisible. Then came 2008. The global financial crisis shook the world. Markets crashed, panic spread everywhere. Investors suddenly needed their money back urgently. Withdrawals began pouring in, and that's when reality finally surfaced, because the money wasn't there. It had never been there. For years, statements showed billions of dollars in profits, but those profits only existed inside a carefully constructed illusion. When too many people asked for their money at the same time, the illusion collapsed instantly, like a house of cards in a storm. The confession came soon after. Privately, he admitted the truth. It was all a lie. Decades of trust destroyed in a moment. Investigators uncovered the scale of the damage. Tens of billions of dollars gone. Thousands of victims worldwide. Entire charities wiped out. Life savings erased overnight. Families lost homes. Retirement plans disappeared. Organizations built to help others shut down forever. And the man who created it all? He went from financial legend to convicted criminal, sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars. But this story is not just about one man. It's about human psychology. People didn't lose money because they were foolish. They lost money because they trusted consistency more than reality, because they believed stability meant safety, because they followed social proof instead of asking difficult questions. The scheme worked for one powerful reason. It felt safe. And in finance, what feels safe is often what deserves the most scrutiny. Here's the deeper lesson. Fraud doesn't always look dangerous. Sometimes it looks professional, calm, and reliable. Sometimes it comes dressed in credibility and confidence. And sometimes the greatest financial risks are the ones that never feel risky at all. Because when profit appears guaranteed, skepticism disappears. And when skepticism disappears, vulnerability begins. Today, the story remains one of the clearest warnings in financial history. If returns seem impossibly consistent, question them. If success looks too smooth, investigate it. If trust replaces transparency, step back. Because money can be rebuilt, but trust, once broken, leaves consequences that can last a lifetime. And that is the real cost of believing an illusion that looked perfectly real.